Hello there, welcome in. This is episode 5 of our Enshrouded playthrough of reclaiming and renovating the town of Polaris Falls. So let's take a break from the world, take a deep breath, get comfy, and let's explore somewhere quieter. I'm Seattle Witch, and this is our soft-spoken gaming series, Quiet Worlds for Noisy Days. All right, so today we are going to tackle the bridge. This is the bridge here. One of the larger structures. This and then this house will be the most difficult things to do. This house I'm basically probably going to take down to Rebel. You know what? I just thought it'd be nice to put a garden here. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we can put a little garden here. Most of the builds that I do, I like to add a lot of greenery, like vines on the walls and plants, and just make it really lush. But with this one, because we're up here in the mountains and it's supposed to be so cold, I tend to not use as much greenery for this one. Later, we will probably do this town. I'll show you guys real quick. So this is a town that's in the new biome, which is the water biome. And it's completely different vibe than the one in the mountains. So as you can see, this one has like a real beachy vibe, and it's lush and overgrown, and there's a lot of water. So I'll probably do this one next. This is a super cute little town. It's got this really cool water feature up here. So if you go up here, of course we're overdressed for this because I'm wearing my comfy warm outfit for up in the cold mountains. But so you see, you can have this little water feature here, and you can actually open this, and then water starts to flow through there, and then it gets this wheel going, which is pretty cool. So I think this would be a nice one to do next, because it's such a different vibe, but also super cool. This is probably my one of, I don't know if I would call it the second favorite place on the map, because there's another place on the map that has big trees over here in Blackmire. And I love trees. I think it comes from being a Northwest girl, you know, growing up in Seattle. I'm used to trees and rain and fog and dark. Those are like all my favorite things. So anyway, what are these? These look like eggs. I haven't been, these are definitely eggs, maybe turtle eggs. So, and this is new. So this pole, this totem pole, and these eggs are new as of one of the more recent updates. Because I know this town very well, and those were not here before. So that's interesting. All right. Well, let's go back to our project here. Actually reminds me, we need to rename this. I like to rename the altars. So this is Polaris Falls. And we are going to build falls probably tonight. It's a stormy day. See, this is a Seattle day. This is some pretty serious Seattle weather here. All right. So, let's get started here. Oh yes, the bridge. We need to get started on the bridge. I need to take a look at it, see what it looks like from a distance here. I can't see it all. All right. All right, so it seems pretty simple. Just need to build across there. Go ice skating. All right. So let's get started. All right, so I think that I want to do this from the side. So we're going to do some scaffolding. Are you loving this rainstorm? I am loving this rainstorm. Okay, let's see if I can get this to go down. Just as I say I love the rainstorm, it's done. Oh well. Okay. So. Yeah, I can definitely see better from up here. Should we use this first? Maybe. Let's do this so we can have a clear idea of what we're looking at here. Enshrouded has some really nice little noises in it. One thing about me wanting to do a soft-spoken ASMR type video with Enshrouded was trying to find the happy medium between it being too loud and it being loud enough. But I keep hitting wrong buttons today. I'll get better as the night goes on here. All right, so we need to do this. Is the right one though? Or is that too big? Should we go with the little one? Maybe. Okay, here we go. This is better. So I can't go all the way to the top. Actually, I think I better do a floor. I can't go all the way to the top because this one uses one type of granite for foundations and another for the floor. So I have to be careful of that. Okay, and then let's do this to here. There. So much of this is trial and error, not gonna lie. I'm not always the most, like, detail-oriented person, I have to admit. Sometimes I can be pretty detail-oriented, like, I could definitely, like, min-max the hell out of some builds sometimes. And when I'm doing, for instance, building in this game, sometimes I'll spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to get like the most minuscule thing just right. And typically it's just me that's going to see it. I mean, now I'm making a video about it, so anyone who decides to watch this video will see it, but you know what I mean. Typically it's just me. I have streamed this video this game a few times on Twitch. Never really did that well though. People weren't really into it. Although when it comes to streaming, I come from an ARPG background. And so a lot of the people that follow me, that's what they want to see. Like the Diablo series. Which, you know, absolutely fair. Just trying to see here, so... Oh, is this too low? No. Oh, okay. All right, let me do this really quick before I get myself all confused. Let me get this laid down. All right, so we want... Do we want granite block here? Or maybe we want polished granite here. I'm not gonna... Oh my gosh. My fingers got on the wrong keys. You ever do that? PC gamers? You ever have your fingers on the wrong keys? And you can't figure out why nothing's working. You're like, oh, darn. Which is fine when you're home by yourself, but it's kind of embarrassing when you're like streaming it. It's funny, watching me do this, I kind of wonder, like, say somebody who's never played Enshrouded watches this. Would they be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, I want to play Enshrouded? Or would they be like, oh my gosh, this game looks like an absolute nightmare. All right, let me see how this looks now from the outside. Oh, darn. Okay. So the top ones were fine. It was these lower ones need to be... If I had thought about it for half a minute, I would have realized that. Can I get this to go where I want? Or let's try this. Okay, so let's try... No, we can't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the problem I'm having here is that this outside wall needs to be this. We're just going to do it this way. This game really is great for building. Just not very good at it. just not very good at it. But that doesn't mean that I don't have fun. Oops. Pretty soon I'm going to do I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do as far as videos goes. And I think pretty soon I'm going to do a Once Human build video, which I think will be super chill. And for the record, I knew that was going to do that. For the record, I'm a much better Once Human builder than I am Enshrouded. Why can't I get that? There we go. Okay. Now, I struggled with this one last time too. It's like so simple, but at the same time, an absolute PITA, if you know what I mean. Okay. See, I'm trying to make it like that one. So you've got like this, and then it goes back. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. All right, so what if we do this guy right here? That should be fine. It is. All right. We couldn't do that here because of this top being different. Okay. So now let's do some of this. Kind of fill this in here. Okay, it looks good. Actually, no, that's not supposed to be that high. Oh! Fell right off. I'm running, I'm trying. I can't get back up there, let's see. Let's see if I can keep from having to go around. There we go. Okay, so. See what it looks like from down here, actually. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. So this is... which bottom is this? It's this one. All right. So... if we can get this just right. Okay, and then... okay, and then let's go here. Sorry, you're almost looking up her skirt here. We're just trying to get this done. We're trying to get this worked out here. Okay, so more flooring here. Like right... maybe we could get away with this here. Maybe. Ooh, I don't think so. The crazy thing is that if I do that, it's not the right granite that goes on the top there. So that's what we're struggling with here. Okay. And then go above that. And here. Okay. I have to kind of stand back so I know if it's even or not. Now that last one there might have been, I should have checked. I should switched. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so we're not able to do that. All right, so. All right, it's messed up at the top, but I know how to fix that. Oh my goodness. Ice is slippery. Okay, so let's put a scaffolding down here. Okay, so gotta remove that and switch to granite. There. That's better. Okay. So I'm gonna try this here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. See if this, because something is making that one look finished and this one is not. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's this here. Let's do this. And that. And then we gotta do a little bit higher. Okay. We did it. Yay. All right. I know, that was much harder than it should have been, but it is what it is. All right, now we gotta do this side. Okay. We're very close. All right, so this needs to be, no. Yeah, this needs to be that. So basically, I just need to do the same thing on this side. Okay. It's actually pretty good. Then let's remove this here. Goodness. Did I go too far down? Let me look. Yeah, let's take all my stars. All right. Ooh. This is legit, like, actually running on ice. If you've ever walked on really slippery ice or tried to run on really super slippery ice, you know exactly what this is like. Except I don't fear falling, so I guess it's different. Okay. It's hard to see because it's so dark. I guess I could put a light here. Should probably do that. Probably would have been good. I'm suddenly seeing a bunch of holes in the wall. Go figure. Okay, there we go. We did it on both sides. Yay. Okay, now, as soon as we finish with this bridge, we are going to work on the waterfalls, which is fun. All right. Okay, so let's get this put in there. Oops. I really appreciate how forgiving this game is when you make mistakes. All right, so before we put in, so I want the rest of the bridge to look like this part. So I'm not sure what these are here for. So I think we're going to take those out. And if I let her figure out what they were for and realize that I shouldn't have taken them out, so be it. Like I've never done that before. Okay. So let's, oh, we gotta go get the fence. All right. That's gonna be here. It was this one, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. We're gonna grab this one just in case, because I have no trust in my memory. It's sad but true. I have the worst memory. All right. So let's do this. Yeah, it's... Which one is it? It's this one. All right. So if I put this in, like so. And then it looks like they then put in a block here. So let's go like right here. Oops. That was terrible. There we go. How big should I do it? Let me see. We'll do a little one like this. All right, so it's actually... just 2 and it's on the outer. Okay. So we got to do like this, just the little one. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to put that there. Will it let me do this? Yeah, it's got to be all the way on the outside. So there. So does that mean this needs to be back farther? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so let's pick this up. And then just do one here. And then do this here. Okay. Might as well do it on the other side as well. Hopefully that's straight across from it. I think it is. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this in here, make it look decent. It's a little tight. Looks like this needs to go down a little as well. So we're gonna do Q. Like that. And then let's see how that looks. Yeah. And then this one. This one's too far. Should I do it double? Yes, it's supposed to be double. Okay, that's fine. So let's do it double here. And let's do that over here as well. Okay. And get this guy in here. All right, and then on this side as well. Okay, this guy. We did it. So last time I did this was before these fences were available. This was a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago or so. And so I had to make these sides all concrete. I took out the few that were here from before. It was very sad. All right, so some of these are burned out, and I do actually have replacements. So let's go and grab those. And that is the medium ones. Okay. Might as well put these back. Okay. If you're wondering why I have a lot of supplies, it's because I have beaten this game several times. And so when I need things now, I go to the depot and I just grab them. If you don't know what the Enshrouded depot is, it's like free Walmart for the game. If that's something that you're interested in, if you're not aware of it, let me know and I can link it in the description to the video. Oh gosh, can I get this just right? There we go. So the reason I took down the ones that were here is I took down the ones that were no longer producing fire. One thing that I find fascinating and wonderful about this game is that when it rains, these things go out because of course they do. And I just think that's so awesome. I love details like that. They make me happy. My immersion, you know? All right. That looks so much better. All right, so we have a little bit more here though. And then we're going to take this down and we're going to put in a garden. When I did this before, I built a little house here. But like, there's already a ton of houses. We don't need another one. We don't have a community garden. And who doesn't love a community garden? All right. So let's get this part going here. We're also almost at the edge of our build here. We can't go much farther than this little tower thing, whatever you would call this here. Because right here is where this yellow line, that's as far as we go. So I won't be able to fix these steps, but I should be able to fix the building. All right. So the steps look fine-ish. They're not. We got Just trying to kind of figure this out here. Are these not equal? So, okay, so they built this one a little bit closer to the steps than this one. That was confusing me because I'm like, well, there's only 1 block gap here, and there's 2 block gaps here. We could fix that, but I don't think I'm going to. Let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they just. So what I could do. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I can work with it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so let's see. We got stairs. All right, so let's get some flooring in. I think that's our next step here. Kind of figure out some boundaries of our build here between the bridge and the garden. Oh shit. Oh darn, I'm doing how did I get on snapping? I didn't mean to be doing the foundation, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so now this, I think, needs to go, right? Oh, I see why it's like that. Because it's acting like this. I guess this is still bridge in a sense. All right. All right, all right, all right. Trying to see. Yeah, so it's doing another pillar. Okay. I get it. So let's put a foundation here. That actually looks right. Do I sound surprised? Sometimes I think I sound surprised. Oh my god, I did it. It looks okay. So what do we want to do over here? I think we need to build up, for me to really have an idea on what I'm doing. I think I need to build this up. Okay. Whoops. Oh, goodness gracious. We fail. Mm-hmm. All right. So what are we looking at here? Let's find the wall. Okay, and then we need to switch to this one. I didn't realize I was going up too high. It just occurred to me that I'm going up way too high. Okay, that's better. And then why is this like this? Should we put... I'm now kind of in uncharted territory because I'm trying to decide, like, are we going to put a fence in here? What are we going to do? Oops. Let's change that. There we go. Okay, how's this looking? Okay. We're getting there. All right. And we want this to be this. No, not that. That. Out there? Yeah. Okay. And then go across here. Should do another one here. Maybe. Guess that would be right, huh? So we do post here, and then last post here and last post here. Yeah, I think so. Oops. Think of what I'm doing here. Okay. I have definitely reached making it up as I go along territory. And it's not like I haven't done my own builds in this game. I just find this particular type of building super, super relaxing. Which is why I thought of it for an ASMR type video. Oh, that's gotta be okay. I went too high with that one. So you gotta go below where you want the top to be because of the two different kinds of granite. This is actually gonna be we're gonna do this. We're gonna go up. Okay. Let's do this here. And then, okay. Now, I don't actually want this here, do I? See, oh, you know what? I put the fences away. I thought I was done with them. Let's go get those. All right, so let's go get the fence. Ooh, little leg spike there in the game. What's this one? Okay, is there anything else I need while I'm here? Yes, actually, that. All right. Okay, how's this looking as I walk up here? Oh. Couple little minor things to fix. I hope you appreciate the rain because my goodness, this game is raining a lot. People in the Enshrouded Discord actually commented not too long ago about how Feels like it rains a lot more in the game than it used to. All right, so we were working on this. Okay. So, right, we were going to take this down, and I wanted to check the length of a fence here. All right, so yeah, that will fit. Okay, but we need to go. So what I actually need to do is do it over here. Not that one. And then delete this one. I think that's going to be better. So, got like that. And, uh-oh. It is dark. All right. To go lay in a bed for a second, take a nap, make it morning. And just like that. Some nights it feels like time passes just about that fast, doesn't it? Like you just lay down, next thing you know, it's time to get up. That's never fun. All right, so over here, let's put in some blocks here. And then, can you hear the wolves? There's wolves because they think it's still nighttime. All right. So we're gonna need to figure out what we want to do. Over here. Okay, these need to be taller. We still have night noises in the game. I think because I made it daytime so quickly, it confused it. All right, should we do one over here too? I guess so. Sure, why not, right? All right, so let me figure this out here. So I think I need to do one more here. I could probably do that as a wall. And just do one more here. Let's see, how do I go that down? There we go. Yeah. Does that look right? Yeah, that's good. And then do a block right here. Right? Those look equal, right? Yeah. So because there's the stairway here, I'm not gonna put the wood fencing here. So let's do like this fencing here. And then over here as well. There. Like that? Yeah, like so. Okay. And then this is where we're going to put our garden. All right, so now let's get rid of that stuff. Okay, let's put this here. I feel like this is, I guess I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I could do that, and then do that, and that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but we need to fix this though. I messed this up. This should be this. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now let's get our fence in here. And here. Cool. Okay, and then let's get this up here. And here. Nice. Sweet. All right. We need to fix this. Hope that's not too loud. I feel like that's super loud. I have nicer windows, so I'm going to take that window out. Let's get rid of the skeleton. Let's take what we can out here. As we know, we can't go out too far because our property line is right there. But we'll do what we can. I want to take this out actually, because I can put a functional one in. Yeah, it sure rains a lot in this game, huh? Should we drink first? Let's get a drink. Oh. Nom. See how all of they're burned out now? Most of them, because it's raining. All right. So, let's go get some light. I usually like to carry light with me, because you get in these dark places and you can't see anything. So I usually carry these. And then, let's see, what could we put there? These are nice. Maybe something like that. Let's grab a couple of these. Okay. Kind of trying to think of what I might want to put up there. Do you hear the thunder? Very stormy. Okay. So, let's get some light here. How about if we put, or should we do one of these? I haven't used one of these before. Let's see how that looks. It's kind of cool. It's not super bright. Oh, it's getting brighter. It's all right though. All right, let's get rid of this stuff over here. Ooh, we have to be careful because we should probably, yeah, we should get that back a bit there. That wall of dirt or whatever this is here. Let's see, let's do, there's no good like vertical kind of thing, so what I do is use the edge of this. That might be okay. Maybe one more there. I'm going to put a wall here. Okay, and then we want, yeah, this wall. Okay, so can I tell where it goes yet? Let's see. Let's get the flooring in first so I can kind of have a better idea what I'm working with here. Okay. And then did I get rid of all the rubble that I can? Okay, we have a lot more rubble I can get rid of. Okay. Now let's try this wall. Should we put it right about there, right? Oops, that was too high. Let's try that again. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we just got a couple little holes here to patch. Okay. Let's get rid of this little thing. I think it's like a little skull, actually. Okay. Sweet. All right, so now, oh, it doesn't, it's not letting me do a, okay, how if we go smaller? There we go. So I'm right up against the edge of where I can build. So it might fight me a little here. Okay. sweet. Okay. I'm going to do what I can out here, but it's not going to let me do much. Because that's our line right there. I want to take this out because I can actually, maybe if I get up higher. Should do a smaller one. See if I can get that to dismantle. There we go. Let's see if this one fits. Yeah. So we put this in there. And now we should be able to open it and close it. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the one I thought it was. There's one that we can open and close. I thought it was that one. It's all right. I'll find it. It looks very similar to that. Okay, so how are we doing here? Oh, this one is burned out. Well, we're going to have to fix that. Go. Let's get rid of our scaffolding here. Let's see, oops. Let's see if we can do it from down here. Yeah, we're good. We're about to build a whole bunch of scaffolding because we're going to climb all the way up there. See that cave halfway up? I'm going to climb up there and we're going to make a waterfall. And then we're going to do one over there as well. And that's where we'll leave things for tonight. Tomorrow we'll work on the waterfalls and the garden. Thank you for joining me on this trip through Enshrouded. Wherever you are, I hope you're ending your day feeling a little more relaxed than when you started. Until next time, take care and sleep well.